Hey guys, here's my response to this week's forum discussion. So I chose to talk about a positive and a negative experience with customer service. And so my positive experience was with Apple. I had a problem with my computer, and I actually have to go through my IT department at work, and then they ended up sending it out. So I ended up having to talk to Apple because of a warranty issue. Spoke to the lady late on a Friday afternoon, and then she called me back on Wednesday morning, profusely apologizing for the delay. And I'm so used to my IT department that can easily leave me hanging for like a week or two that I was completely shocked that she was upset that it had been so long, that she'd left me hanging on the hook. That she offered to send me some Apple merchandise, some swag. So a couple weeks later, I got this mug and a nice little cool snazzy pen and a nice little notebook, little Apple good stuff. So I was completely shocked because not only did she take care of my problem, but she had the authority to to make sure that I felt like as a customer that my needs were met. Complete opposite end of the spectrum. I had received a Visa gift card as a payment for some photography work that I did for a friend of mine, and she gave me a $100 gift card, went to go use it, and found out that it only had $20. Basically, it had fraudulently been used. Long story short, when I called the company and said, here's the deal, blah blah blah, the process that they gave me that I had, the hoops that I had to jump through were just inordinately ridiculous, and I'm going to actually read them to you. First, I had to fax the company with a long list of documentation to get the card back into my name. I had to then call the company and start the dispute process. Then I had to they mailed me a new card with a balance, and the old card is now invalid, so the $20 that's left on there is not mine. I have to wait until they mail me a letter, snail mail me a letter, which should take up to 2 weeks. Then I have to check off some boxes on that form, fax it back. Not sure why I couldn't mail it or email it to them, and why they couldn't email it to me, but apparently it has to go through the snail mail, and then I have to fax them. Then I have to call and actually confirm that they got my fax. Really? Are we in 1989? I don't think so. Then I have to call after that a few days later and actually get the status date for my dispute resolution date. After that, I have to wait for the dispute resolution date, and then only then, after the company where the lady spent my money has agreed that it really wasn't me, only then will they add money to the card that they sent me. The total expected wait time, 45 to 90 days to get my money back. Anyway, horrible process. When I talked to the customer service lady, she admitted it was ridiculous. There was nothing she could do about it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, I mean, what a difference between, Apple, who was completely mortified that I had to wait all of 2 days, and this company who doesn't give a rip if I have to wait 45 to 90 days to get my fraudulently used card money back to me. So, huge difference in that. And then the question asked, what are the fundamental differences in infrastructure and management practices that led to this? And as I looked at it, I saw two things. In the infrastructure, there's really a difference in technology. So Apple, one call to Apple and I got my problem resolved. And not only resolved, but they went above and beyond. The other company's technology is so extremely antiquated that it added to my frustration level as a customer. I absolutely will never ever buy someone a gift card again. I just wouldn't do it because the lady that gave me the card is now mortified that I'm having to deal with all of this. They're relying on snail mail, faxing. These are things that could have been handled in 10 minutes via email. The second area, in the area of management, I really saw a disconnect in the level of empowerment. So if you consider the lady at Apple was empowered as an employee to be able to handle my problem, the Visa card company not so much. So that's my forum post for this week. Love to hear your thoughts and feedback. Thanks again. Take care. Bye.